Welcome to Seaview, ladies. This is the first time we've been able to be outside.
Yay.
Gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. It's a perfect day. I have the bubble elf running around like a maniac with the bubbles because we know you love to have your bubbles. Yeah. The bubble elf is having a lot of fun over there. Okay, so we're going to have a new collection for you today. But we're going to start with our dust. Here we go. Wishing you love and magic. Ooh,
wow.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, when I came out this morning to set up here, the wind was blowing like crazy. And I said, you know, I can't blow this way when the wind's coming this way. It's impossible. But anyway, all of a sudden, everything calmed down.
It's beautiful.
It's perfect.
So beautiful.
The temperature's perfect. The sky is perfect. The ocean's perfect. The light is perfect. We're so happy. We're so happy to be outside.
Do we have any swans out this morning? Oh, we have 2 swans.
Can
we
they
have
see
some
them?
Canadian geese floating
Don't talk
by.
about the Canadian geese.
I love the geese.
Good. You can have the geese.
I don't
I'll
have
take
any
the
at my
swans
house.
and you take the geese.
They live at Jenny's house.
They live at my house. They
Oh,
think
it's
they
just so
own this
beautiful.
house.
Beautiful
Yes, they do.
morning.
It
Beautiful
is.
morning.
It's beautiful, and we welcome you, and we share that with you. And we have some wonderful new things to show you. So, buckle up, girls. Okay. As you see, Helen and I have on these gorgeous necklaces. Now, we have shown this magnetic enhancer before, but in different colors. This time we brought them in because you love them so much, and you said, okay, so this one's only in silver and that one's only in gold. Can you do that one in silver and that one in gold? So we did. We did. So we changed everything around. It's the Empress, the beautiful, beautiful Empress necklace. And it's the Empress Seaview Moon 35 millimeter magnetic enhancer. And there are 2 colors. And the first one we're going to talk about is the purple, which is called Twilight Purple, and in gold. So you don't have that. That's a new color. I mean, the Twilight Purple is not a new color, but the gold. We did it in gold this time because you asked us for it. So, yes, Helen, take it away. It's
so
gorgeous.
royal, so regal. So the purple is just so rich and fabulous.
Yeah, it's a magical color, this
But
Twilight Purple.
I have to tell you about the Countess Moon. I mean, she's not around a lot, but when she does come into the picture, boy, is she fantastic. Her forehead is covered in what we call fancy cut stones. Anything other than round, whether it's an Yvette or an emerald cut or a princess cut, is called a fancy cut stone. And she is just covered in fancy cut stones. And they're Aurora Borealis, so when the light hits it, boy, do they sparkle. They really, really sparkle. So she is pretty spectacular. What would you say? This is more of a tanzanite or a grape or a lilac? I mean, it's kind of a combination of all.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah,
it
really
is a
is.
combination of all.
It
If
is.
you're a purple girl, I think this color will make you swoon. I do. I really do.
Fabulous.
And as you change it, as you move it in the light, it changes color, and you're
really-
seeing the lilac vibe. You're
Yeah.
seeing the
It's
grapey vibe. You're
amazing.
seeing
Yeah.
all these different purples. The tanzanite look from the side. I'm looking from the side.
Yeah.
Tanzanite. You know, very, very.
Then there's lilac and there's
Yeah.
grape and there's, I mean,
There's everything.
It's a combination of all purples, I think,
Absolutely
really.
everything is
and
magnificent.
then with the stones at the top, they just bring out even more purple. And then the cord is really spectacular. It's a deep, deep, rich, grapey purple.
Okay, but we're moving on to the other
Oh,
color.
sorry.
Yeah, the cord comes later.
Oh, so let me just
Okay,
show you.
Yeah.
Let me just show you.
Yes.
This is a magnetic enhancer. Let me get it apart. Oh, hold on. There it is.
Very strong.
So this is how, I mean, these magnets are so strong, earth magnets, and they are just very, very strong. But there's the enhancer. And she is stunning. And there's
She
the
is.
back, all finished on the back. I mean, she's just unbelievably
She
beautiful.
is.
Yeah.
So that's the Twilight Purple in gold. And then the next color is, of course, one of your favorites, the Mermaid Azor. I'm going to hand you
Isn't
her.
she gorgeous?
Mermaid Azor in sterling plate, girls. And you
wanna put
love
this
your
one back.
sterling plate. Who doesn't?
Oh,
It looks
hold
gorgeous.
on.
It's that icy white, beautiful sterling plate. And with the Mermaid Azor, last time we did the Mermaid Azor in gold. And this time you said, okay, what about us silver girls? We want that Mermaid Azor Empress. And we said, okay, we can do that.
Oh, my.
So we brought her in sterling.
Look at
Is
her
she
color.
amazing?
I mean, she is pretty spectacular. And again, those fancy cut stones across the forehead, they just pick up every color imaginable, every color in the rainbow, but they really make the Azor pop I think
Oh,
they
my
really do. I
gosh.
mean, she's on fire. She really is. And as you move her, you see her in different lights, a little light, a little darker. Every time the light hits it, it's different. It's just different. But she is really spectacular. And I think in this icy sterling silver finish, it is even more fantastic. I think it really makes her.
I mean, look, it looks like there's a light on her.
Oh,
When
it
you
does.
have it
It
on,
really does.
it looks like there's a light coming out from her. She
Yeah.
just reads
does.
across a room, even if
Yeah.
it's dark in the room. This thing lights up. It's crazy. It's like there's an LED light behind it. There
It
isn't,
really
but
does. And yeah, people
it's-
say that it looks like it's lit from within, all of
Yeah.
our moons. And
Yeah.
and it's not easy to do. It's not
No, and to
easy
get right.
do.
You don't know how many we have to throw away, honestly.
Oh,
Honestly, when it comes too
unreal.
pale or it comes wrong,
Oh,
it has to be the Azor.
it does. It has to be right. It has to be right.
Which Cheryl gave us that name.
Yeah,
Hi,
thank you
Cheryl.
again, Cheryl. Thank you. It
Yeah,
does
she
fit the
did.
stone. It does fit the color perfectly. It really does.
Now let me see. I'm trying to remember exactly what it means, Azor. Where the sky meets the ocean.
Ah, yes.
Where the sky meets the
Yes.
ocean, the color is Azor. I think that's
Azor.
how it went.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's an amazing color.
It's beautiful.
Amazing color.
It's
A
really-
favorite of
it's
yours.
beautiful.
A real favorite. Okay, so that's the magnetic enhancer. Now we go on to the cord that we have on.
So beautiful.
How fabulous, girls.
Yep.
New color in the cord. You love your cords. You're really loving the
Let's
cords.
take this one down.
Yep.
Put the cord back up.
Yep.
So now, you can wear these cords without anything. There's the magnet right there. You can just wear the cord alone, or you can add one of your enhancers. Well, as you can see,
Yeah.
I've got the gold, so that's.
Yeah.
We don't have a silver.
Yeah.
We
Yes,
don't have a silver.
yes, we do.
No, we have 2 golds. Anyway.
Oh, no, it
Um,
only comes in gold. No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. I'm all confused. I'm all confused,
get silver
girls.
or gold.
No, the cord comes in gold and silver, so you can wear
Yeah.
it with anything.
Right.
And a lot of you are going to want that purple for Halloween. A lot of you are going to want that purple just because you're the purple girls.
Yeah.
And you got a million other. As we are the queen of magnetic enhancers, we've been told. The queens. When you Google magnetic enhancer, Kirks Folly, Kirks Folly, Kirks Folly, because we've been doing them for so long,
Yeah.
and we have so many. Nobody does what we do in
Nobody.
magnetic enhancers. Nobody, girls. Nobody. So, if you like versatility,
Yeah.
those are the ladies who buy the magnetic enhancers because they can do so much with them.
Right.
You know, put them on any of our beads or chains or cords or we have the little pins that you can put them on. It turns them into pins. I mean, it's amazing what you can do. And you girls are so creative. It's crazy.
But this-
really creative.
But this purple cord is unbelievable.
Royal
it's so
purple. It's
saturated.
really
It
royal.
is
Yeah.
just really royal purple. Fabulous.
It really
Fabulous,
is.
Really.
It's gorgeous.
In the silver or the gold.
Yep.
I mean, they're both fantastic. So this is without the enhancer, and this is with the enhancer. So simple.
Earlier we put the Azor onto the purple, and it was like stunning. It was
Yes.
really stunning.
Yes,
it was crazy,
you can mix
beautiful.
and match your colors. Why not?
Sure,
They don't
especially
have to.
if
That's
you
right.
got different outfits
They
and
don't have
all.
to
You know,
match.
it's fun.
I'm gonna try that right now.
Yeah, I mean, look how fun it is.
Oh,
The purple and the
Did you hear that
Azor.
click click?
Click
I mean,
click.
These are so strong. These magnets. Beautiful.
I might sneeze.
Uh-oh.
Which would be a lot of trouble. It would blow the lights over and everything.
But I mean, I think that's beautiful.
Yeah.
The Azor with
It's
the purple.
different.
It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Either way, if you like to be very colorful, mix and match, it's beautiful. But these cords are so popular.
Yeah.
You guys love them. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. Well, I think they're kind of casual, yet the tiny little stones in the magnets
Yep.
make them just a little bit
Just a
fancier,
little
I think.
touch
Just a
of
little touch of sparkle.
twinkle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
twinkle. It really is. It's
And we have black also
great.
in inventory if you want black. We got
Black is great.
And we got pink. The pink you've been waiting
Yes,
for.
yes,
Pink's
yes,
in
yes.
inventory too, girls.
Yes.
A lot of you, when we brought out tea time, we had the pink cord on because we thought it was coming in with the collection. And, you know, it's crazy out there now, girls, getting you deliveries. Just so you know.
Oh.
It's crazy. You think you're getting this, and you get part that, and then this one comes later. Not supposed to happen. But it's just it's from everything that's happening in the world. Things are delayed, planes are delayed, ships are delayed, everything's delayed.
true.
So we go with what we have,
That's
you
right.
know, and we say, I know I'm wearing the pink. I was the other time we did it, and I didn't have it in stock, but we got it. So let's just show you.
Look at the pink. Oh my. Oh my.
Yeah.
Isn't
Just
this
so you know,
gorgeous?
it goes with all the tea time. It goes with
Look
the
at
Valentine.
this
It goes with
pink.
anything.
This pink is heavenly.
Yeah, it is. It's so pretty.
Wow. In gold and in silver. Oh, I think that color is
Yeah,
really great.
It's really because it. Sometimes pink can be too pale, and you don't really think it's pink. It's dusty, kind of colorless.
Oh,
this is pink. It's
beautiful.
not bubblegum pink. It's not
No.
that crazy pink.
No.
It's just an intense,
It
gorgeous
really is.
pink, pinky,
Yeah.
almost peachy.
Oh,
almost.
I was going to say
But
it's almost
but it is
shrimpy pink.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got a little bit of shrimp
Almost.
color to it. Yeah.
Flamingo pink,
Flamingo. Flamingo
which we
pink.
have coming up in another show.
Yeah, but then again, very saturated,
Yeah.
and that twist, the cord is beautiful. It has a little bit of a sheen to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a really silky sheen, but a little bit of a sheen to
Mm-hmm.
it, and I think it makes it, again, a little bit more dressy.
Yep. Yep.
Than just a normal type of cord.
But yet it's
Yeah.
cord. It's casual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now the beads. Let's go on to the
Oh.
beads. The Mermaid Azor beads, so fabulous.
They're
That's
pretty
what I have
gorgeous.
on.
That's what Jenny's
They're
wearing.
pretty gorgeous. Here's a bold one.
Oof.
Mermaid Azor 10 millimeter beads. Most of the beads you have already from us over the past 10, 15 years are 8 millimeters, so they're a bit smaller than this. This just is a little bigger, a little more intense in color, because the bigger you get, the more beautiful the color is. Sometimes the smaller you get, you lose color. But these are just gorgeous. They go with so much. Oh my gosh.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
There's all colors of green in here. And then the AB finish picks up a little bit of purple and a little bit of golden and a lot of color in here. A lot of color. But the base color is that beautiful teal. And
Yep.
oof, gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Goes with everything. I'm going to
Yep.
put my silver one on there.
Yeah.
These are so easy to change out. It really is an amazing necklace. Amazing.
Yeah,
can
once you get
see-
used to using the magnets,
That's right. Look.
it's hard to go back.
Click, click, it just finds itself. It's really, it's magic. It's magic. And we also find once you adjust the lobster claw, it has a beautiful extender chain on the back. And once you adjust it to the length, whoop, got a little
we got a
windy.
breeze.
Got a breeze. That feels good. It's getting steamy. Once you adjust your length, you can keep it that way, and then just use the magnetic enhancer to take it on and off. Much easier.
Much
than-
easier.
Yeah, than keep changing it. Yeah. Isn't that beautiful, though? Look at that
Gorgeous. Perfect.
silver. Oh my God, that's beautiful. It's so icy white, the silver. I love it.
I love that necklace all by itself.
Yes.
Because it really reads.
Yes,
It
it
really
does.
reads the
Yep,
color and
it does.
the little. It's like dusted with aurora borealis, so it just kind of flashes every now and then. It's great. Okay,
Really.
now we'll do the earrings.
Beautiful.
The little earrings we
Oh,
made to
so
go with everything
sweet.
Helen has on. You have on the purple
I have on
moon shadow,
moon
and I have
shadow.
on the round Mermaid Azor. So first we're going to do the round.
Okay.
And that is, we've got the gold tone in the Mermaid Azor, the little round 12 millimeter. It's a 12 millimeter with stones on the face. Try getting stones on the face of a 12 How hard is that?
It's so,
I mean, you have to have a
so,
huge magnifying
so
glass so you
difficult.
don't get glue all over the place,
Literally, that stone is 12 millimeters round. It's tiny, tiny, tiny. It's the smallest moon we make, and I think that makes it so versatile. We're daytime, nighttime, but when you put those little stones on it, it just really, really just makes it sparkle even more.
Yeah.
The moon is glowing, and the little stones on the moon are sparkling. And what a combination! What a beautiful combination! And that azure is such a beautiful color, that teal. It's amazing. And the stones on there are, what are those stones?
Indicolite?
I believe it's indicolite AB,
think so,
or
yeah.
Berserk AB. It matches beautifully.
It
Beautifully. Yep. And then you've got the beautiful purple, which is amazing. A little bit.
It's really hard to
Tans.
believe that you can see the color in the size moon it
Yes.
is. But when the light hits it, you move your head and you really do see the color of the moon.
Oh,
So
beautiful.
in this small round one, the new colors are gold tone with the Mermaid Azor. And now we move on to the sterling silver tone in the
that's the
twilight
sterling.
purple.
And that's the sterling
Yes.
right there.
So that twilight purple. Now,
beautiful.
what color are those stones on the face?
I think they're pretty much tanzanite AB.
Tanzanite AB.
Because the stone really does read tanzanite. But again, when the sun hits it or
Mm-hmm.
different lights hit it, you'll see a little gray, little lilac. But the fact that a stone that small is that saturated with color is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
Yep.
Very difficult to do, but we do a lovely job, I think.
So that little earring too is a great starter piece. If you're just starting
Yeah.
with us, you've never had the moons, you don't like anything dangling.
Yeah.
Many customers have asked us for the pierced earring because they just don't like what their ears look like anymore, and they just want to cover it up. And we said, okay, we can do that. We like that ourselves. We like that little tiny button look, you know. And it's great for a young person. If you have a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old who loves the magic and loves the sparkle, start her off with something like that. That's a great entry piece for Kirks Folly.
I think so.
Then we move on to the moon shadow, which is the half
I've
moon.
got
We
that
call
one
her
on.
the moon shadow. That's what Helen
Yeah.
has on. So
Perfect.
that is coming in the gold tone and purple. So do the gold tone first,
There's
Helen.
the gold right there.
Yep.
It's again that beautiful tanzanite color with the tanzanite aurora borealis stones on the face that are kind of cascading down the side. Just a little bit of twinkle on that. It's just a beautiful color. And as I said before, I think this can be worn day or night because of the size. This is the smallest moon shadow we make, the crescent moon. That's the smallest. And it's just so easy to wear. It's not heavy. It's just that little bit of something on your earlobe. It's just special, very special.
And we do call these the classic moon, as opposed to the other moons. The other moons have stones all the way around the edge. This has a beautiful polished edge to it, like a metallic gold polished edge with no stones around the outside, so it makes it more casual with just the stones on the face. We must have the stones on the face. We must. We can't do anything plain. That's not us. That's not KF. Not Kirks Folly. Okay, now we show them the silver because the silver is so beautiful. The sterling with the purple.
It's again that icy white, which really makes the purple really pop. And then the tanzanite stones on the cascading down the side again. I mean, it's just, it's a beautiful earring, whether you like silver or whether you like gold. I think this is just an everyday earring, and you could wear it with a ball gown if you wanted.
That's right.
I mean, because of the little bit of sparkle.
That's right.
It's casual but dressy. That's us.
Yeah.
Dressy.
Well, we have to twinkle. We have
do
to
have to
sparkle a
twinkle.
little.
We do.
Okay, I just want to mention also, many of you have the Forget-Me-Not collections, a lot of the pieces in the Forget-Me-Not. So I just want to point out this little pierced earring of the Forget-Me-Not Mermaid Azor goes in the sterling, goes perfectly with the Mermaid Azor and the sterling pendant. So, I mean, the magnetic enhancer. So if you have, and I know a lot of you have the Forget-Me-Nots. So wear your Forget-Me-Nots with your magnetic enhancers also. Mix and match. They really look beautiful together. Okay, so at this point, I would like to mention my irises.
Spectacular.
The love of my life, these
Oh
irises.
My gosh, I have one
Oh,
in my
boy.
yard. One iris. It's a very strange kind of orangey purple, and Jenny has this symphony of iris in her
symphony.
yard.
I do.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
Some of my iris bulbs are from customers.
Oh,
when I first started
so
loving
spectacular.
irises, which were about 30 years ago, honestly, I didn't even have this house yet. I think I had just was about to buy it, and I didn't have a garden. I didn't have anything, but I started with the bulbs, and I would talk about them on QVC in the old days. Girls, remember the old days with the big shows and all that, and people from Oregon's famous for the irises, would send me bulbs. I have them from Connecticut. Not all of them were sent to me, but then I started following and I started buying them.
amazing.
So I have some of these huge, the bearded iris they're called, and some of these huge blossoms. Look at the
Gorgeous.
size of them.
So
The huge
gorgeous.
blossoms are from like Oregon or Seattle or the places that have the big beautiful iris. So I started buying bulbs and putting them in, and I have a whole bed, which you'll see in 2 seconds, a whole bed of, and me, I do all colors of purple, and then I dabble in a little peach and a little like Cupid pink. And white. There's a little white. There's some peach in this. You see the peach back here, the peach and the pink.
Oh,
But
gorgeous.
the so this iris here this bulb is 30 years old. I can't even believe it. It's
That's
30
amazing.
years old. Now, the only thing about irises is if you never divide them, they won't bloom anymore. If you have them for 6 years, 7 years, and the blooms start to get small, you gotta just dig them up, or have somebody dig them up, and just divide them.
That's
And you
a
get
lot.
and you get multiple irises when you divide them. So hence my huge bed of irises that I keep dividing and moving and beautiful. And then we have another favorite that comes out early in the spring is the bridal veil, and that beautiful white little tiny flowers.
that is
And when
pretty.
they're finished, they blow everywhere like confetti, like our bubbles blowing everywhere. Yes, so the bridal veil is a favorite also. And I have, when some of our previous little videos, you've seen the daffodils. Those were all the daffodils from the garden. I never did yellow in my life. Yellow
Never.
was not my color.
Never.
Yellow and red, not my color.
No.
That it didn't seem to work for me until one winter was so bad. It was about 2 years ago. Bad for me. It was bad for me. I didn't like it. It was too cold. It was too gray. And when spring came and everybody around me, daffodils were blowing in the wind, and all my neighbors and all that, I said, all right, I'm done. I got to have daffodils. So I got mixtures of all the colors, the peach, the white, the yellow, and did a huge bed of daffodils. That's why you saw in a lot of those videos, tons and tons of daffodils, all the little different ones and everything. I'll tell you, if you don't have daffodils, just do it, because it's so cheery and happy. The wind blows and they're dancing in the wind. And when you cut them to bring them in, if you get them early when they just open, I had no idea they smelled. They have the most gorgeous scent. So I would put them on the table in the kitchen where we work, around the table in the kitchen, and everybody would just swoon over the smell of the daffodils. So step out and do some daffodils. Now, what is coming at the end of, this is May, right? End of May, which is right ready to burst open, is my peonies. I did a peony bed 2 years ago, and now they're kind of mature, and the buds are like this big. The heads are gonna be this big. It's gonna be gorgeous. We'll show you that when they're out. They're not out yet. But anyway, my irises, these are bearded irises, and the heads are like that big. They're gorgeous.
Yeah, and our mom always had iris. I think
Yes.
that's why we
Yep.
brought them into our lives.
Yep.
She loved them.
Loved them. Who
Yeah.
doesn't?
Yeah.
And they smell divine. It's a very faint, beautiful, but when you walk by it, you can smell it. And each color has a little different scent. One deep purple is a little different than the light purple. I mean, I'm not selling irises here. I'm just sharing. I like to sell irises, honestly, but I'm just sharing because they are beautiful. And if you can put them in pots. You can do whatever you want to do. But get some irises. Okay, ladies, we love you. We will see you soon. Mwah.